Hi everybody, I'm Detective Page with the Exeter Police Department. With the warmer weather coming up, we wanted to talk to people about being safe. We came up with some ideas on how to keep people safe downtown. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is bike safety, skateboard safety, scooter safety downtown. When you're downtown on the sidewalk, you should really be walking your bike. There's signs up down here. You're not supposed to be riding a scooter or a bike or a skateboard downtown. We've had pedestrians actually struck. So if you have a bike downtown, you should walk it rather than ride it through the downtown. The other thing I wanted to talk about is if you're on a bicycle, there's actually a law that you can't ride your bike across a crosswalk. We've had people struck riding their bike across a crosswalk. Cars don't see them coming. So please follow the law, walk your bike across a crosswalk. Speaking of bike safety, we have a bunch of helmets left over from our bike rodeo that we had this year in May. If somebody needs a bike helmet, you can call me, Detective Page at the Exeter Police Department, or email me at bpage@exeternh.gov. It is the law that you're supposed to be wearing a bike helmet if you're under the age of 16. Kiwanis is going to be giving away a bunch of bike helmets at National Night Out this year. It's going to be August 5th across from the PD from 4 to 7 p.m. So in the summertime, downtown Exeter, there's definitely a big increase in foot traffic. You can cross the road at any time if there's no cars coming, as long as you're not impeding traffic. That's what jaywalking is, when you're impeding traffic crossing the road. We'd definitely rather have you use a crosswalk. There's a bunch of them down here. You're probably safer in the crosswalk. Cars are looking out for you that way. So use a crosswalk if you can. Otherwise, if you're going to cross the road, make sure no cars are coming. So another thing about bicycle safety is bicycles are supposed to obey all the traffic laws, just like a car. If there's a stop sign, you're supposed to stop at the stop sign on your bicycle. Also, you ride with traffic, and if you're walking as a pedestrian, you walk against traffic. Again, in the summer months, with an increase of people out and about, we see a lot of electric bikes and scooters around, but some of the bikes are going really fast through the downtown area. Lieutenant West is going to explain a little bit about electric bikes laws.
It is important to note that a bike that is equipped with an electric motor that exceeds 750 watts or 1 horsepower and is capable of powered speeds over 20 miles an hour is categorized as an out-of-class electric vehicle or a Class 3 e-bike. It thereby falls under the same regulations as an off-highway recreational vehicle, or OHRV for short. This means they are not to be used on roads, rail trails, or mountain bike paths. They're only allowed in parks and on private lands where motorized OHRVs are authorized. You must be 16 years or older to operate a Class 3 e-bike. If the e-bike does not have pedals, it is considered an out-of-class electric vehicle. Helmets are required for operators under the age of 18. When purchasing an e-bike for your child, please pay attention to its rating, as it will be stamped on the bike. Class 3 e-bikes need to have OHRV registrations. Now back to Detective Page.
The last thing I want to talk about today is railroad safety. We're asking people not to trespass and not to walk on the railroad tracks in the town of Exeter. It is illegal to walk on the railroad tracks or on railroad property. That's the last thing we wanted to talk about today. We want everybody to stay safe this summer. Thank you.